Welcome to another video on my walking robot Mirft2, made of fischertechnik and based on the TXT controller, which runs embedded Linux and in this case programmed in Python. 6 legs to make it in kind of insectoid, with on the front USB camera and 2 touch sensors. Touch sensors make no use yet because it's on the elevated thing, scaffold. The camera does work, and previously I was forced to do some other experiments than imaging with the camera, because for some reason the camera stopped working. So I had to rely on the default firmware using iPad or Android tablet or Android smartphone to get some imaging done, which in itself worked, but that was not the idea of the camera. To my surprise, my other robot running the TXT controller, Discovery, the driving robot, has a working camera again, using Python via the community firmware. So that is what I'm going to do, testing just that, and maybe some other stuff. So let's see with the screencast if that indeed works again. An inconvenience is, once again by the way, that after booting I have to go from the community graphics to the default graphics, and when I touch that button I get this blank screen. So now I am very curious if I can do anything at all using this IP address, and no, let's not get too far ahead. So let's see if this works out. Yes, it does. So now I am logged in here as well. That is very good. Here I can enter my code, and in order to use the camera I have to enable everything that is about the code, which it still does, although camera stuff has to be enabled. And I'm not quite sure why that. Oh, here, camera action, yes. So let me look for camera. That's one thing. And that is nothing, so looking backwards. And that is alright. So nothing wrong there. Means that, and now I'm coming to what I wanted to say. Here I have enabled SSH the SSH daemon server. So now if there's a camera, if the camera is working and grabbing a picture, then I can receive it here. But I have to do one thing first. I have to set the date, because it is 6th of May. So this is 5. This is 6. I'm recording this in the morning. Usually it's the afternoon, or even evening, but now it's morning. Let's also verify that I can do something here. This is still on the Discovery. Now it's Mirft2. Do I have connection? I actually do not have connection. But I do have connection, otherwise I could not log in here. So that's a bit strange. That means that this one doesn't work at this moment. Okay, let's run and see whatever happens. If anything happens at all. I should be getting a nice image of these objects. Alright, desired speed for 50. Alright, I get no pictures. I do have a walking robot, kind of, but I do not have pictures. So that is a big disappointment. These two I got from a working camera on the Discovery. So, did I do anything wrong here? As far as I know, I did not, but alright, still everything should be working. It still gets none here, also disappointing. So, needless to say, this is really very unfortunate. But what to do? Alright, now I am dealing with this error, non-image grabbing camera, and a non-connecting RoboPro test environment. I was mentioning earlier that I have no network here. That is correct, because I assigned my own IP address, and this is only when the standard firmware is working, so that is understandable. Next thing, reconnecting the camera. So I'm doing that just live because it's no big deal, or should not be a big deal. Disconnecting, reconnecting. Another thing is that although the controllers are the same model, the firmware is a bit different. And then I'm talking about the community firmware. So that may also be of influence. But let's try anyway. Giving speed. Okay, it's kind of walking, but again, this side stops walking, that side goes on. This basically it is turning to the right. Do I have new imaging? No, not surprising. Let's see if anything else is happening here. SCP, no. Everything is being called, but there's nothing happening in with imaging. So can I check something here? Yeah, here it should be there as well, and there is nothing at all. So, unfortunately, Nothing to be done. Why? I can't tell. Because this works with the other robot as well, and here it simply refuses to work. I can try what I like, but it doesn't work. Okay, too bad. That means that I can go to the other firmware, but you've seen that does work, but I can show it anyway, and then show you some Blender, and of course I have my wiring as well. This has never changed. Well, never. This is of course not applicable now, the battery pack, because as you have seen I'm using the AC adapter, front sensors, 4 motors, 2 for the right hand side and 2 for the left hand side, and that's all there is. Nothing spectacular. And this is just the basic setup to make the building stones for the robot, which is now scaled, as you can see here, metrics, so centimeters, not inches, not feet, or whatever, metrics. But that's in a little bit. Alright, boot it into the regular firmware with everything set, and this is not set yet, I realize, so this has to be this one. Now here I am connected to the wireless of the controller. Let's see if this works. Now it works, so it really has to do something with the kernel of the other controller, since this does work with the community version of the other controller. Can I log in? I should be able to. Connection refused. That's a bit surprising, but it could be that the SSH port is blocked. Network. Yeah. No. Info. No. I have to go down. Security. SSH daemon is not working. And now it is. Now I can get in, and I'm in. Except that host verification fails again. So and I have to remove this line, and now I can get in. No. Permission denied. That's not nice. Really. Anyway, I can run things, but another thing is, with this tablet, can I do things as well? Yes, of course I can, because that is to say, yes I can, and I can control Using the right side joystick I control the left side. So yes, I can control. Very obvious. Now the big question is, what is the password here again? This is strange. I used to get in very quickly. Is there something here that... Oh yes, of course. Or is it? No, it's not. Of course, I use SSH. That should work. Okay, not quite sure what is going on here, but from the past I do know that my Python code doesn't work here unless I break connection with the tablet, unless I break connection with this. So I can try. See, I can't make any connection now. So I end this. Error, yeah. And now I can. Does that mean that without this one? Oh no, this is permission denied. Does that work like that as well? Yeah. Anyway, it's 2 and 4, so this one works. This one works, although not very flawlessly. So you can see here it kind of works. There is something wrong here with this chain of gears, obviously, but I haven't. So far I haven't been able to find out why and what and how. Anyway, except for this one. And let's end this and this. Okay, I have to try again. And then it works. But that's not so new. And once again, things didn't work out quite the way I hoped for or expected. Anyway, that's how things go from time to time. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show your support by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired, or become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website within videos. Please see on this video for more information, URL of my website, or wait for the closure of this video where all information is listed as well. Going to be continued, of course. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye bye.